What's up everybody? Hello, long time no see. I'm just gonna put my shit away and then we will be doing a workout, or I will be doing a workout and you'll be watching my workout while you watch my mouth move and talk. So interesting. Haven't made a video in a while and I thought that I might as well make one now because that's just what I felt like doing. Actually, I'll tell you the real reason. Oh shit, what am I doing? I don't know. I feel like this is good for the soul. You know, even though like, whatever. Like, I don't know. It's good for the soul. Making videos is good for the soul. Lots of things are good for the soul. You have to do what's good for the soul. Anyway, so let's take a look at my gym. This is my gym. We have rings. We have this thing. We have this for dips, we have monkey bars, if you're feeling athletic, we have more things here for dips. Anyway, it's one of these like fake gyms that's not really a real gym, but people come here and show off their beach bodies and do calisthenics anyway. So I'm going to show you my workout. Hopefully this won't be too creepy, even though there's kids here. I will be showing you my workout. First, we will be doing a warm-up. And the warm-up is, I'll just tell you and then I'll show you. The warm-up is squats, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. Hi, how are you? There's a naked baby over here. Squats, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, like 10 to 15 to 20 of each. And then that's like the warm-up. So I'll just show you that really quick. I've got my towel here because the ground is sandy and I don't want to get all sandy. So let me just fold this bad boy up right quick. Got the rainbow here, so celebrating gay pride. What's up, Deb? Snake Diet Deb. Deb's FFL, Fasting Focused Lifestyle Journey. Deb, are you ready to watch me do some sit-ups? All right, I'm glad. Deb, why don't you get some sleep? You should be sleeping, Deb. Maximize those fasting benefits. Let's see here, this should be fun. There we go. How exciting. Deb, are you excited? You get to watch me do some sit-ups? All right, that was exciting, wasn't it? Let's see here. All right, so basically, I'll give you a quick rundown again. So we're not actually gonna do squats. We're going to do lunges because I want to free up my hip flexors. Oh my God, I just spit everywhere. I want to free up my hip flexors. They're a little tight. Lunges are good because they also build your butt and they also like stretch the front part where you're like, where your leg connects to your midsection. It's called your hip flexor. Anyway, you can enjoy the lovely view as we watch some children play around and watch me do lunges. All right, that was exciting. Now we're gonna move to the most exciting part of the warm-up, is the pull-up section. So here, you guys don't really see it right now, but like a lot of people come to this beach gym to like show off. It's still kind of early, it's like 11:30 right now. Not too many people here who are here to show off other than me. I mean, film a video. But basically, like, you guys know what's called America's Top Ninja or something like that? Last time I did lunges, my knees were screaming the next day. When you do lunges, you have to do them like, if you haven't done them in a long time, you have to do them slowly. If you like, I've been doing these for a while, well, the past like week or two. So I've kind of built up to it. But yeah, if you do them too fast, then you'll have a problem. You're gonna have a bad time, as they say. So just gonna bust out 10 quick sets of pull-ups, and then I'm gonna run through the warm-up 2 more times. I'll come back and check the chat in between like exercises, but I just wanna get through this warm-up and then show you guys the more interesting part of the workout. So enjoy the people here working out for the next like 3 minutes. That was fun. Yeah, anyway, if you guys have any questions about like working out or calisthenics workouts, let me know. But basically, it's pretty easy. I would say like the main difference with calisthenics workouts as opposed to gym workouts is that like the gym will build you much faster. It'll build your muscle much faster, but like the gains are more fleeting. Like you don't work out for 3 months and you lose your gains. But with calisthenics, oh my God, I don't know why I'm so out of breath. I think there's a mold in my apartment. I have like a respiratory infection from the mold. It's not fun. Good times. No, not really. I mean, because it's like a kid's gym. Well, it's not like a kid's gym. It's like a jungle gym. Like you have stuff like this here, you're gonna have kids that are gonna work out. Basically, the people that come here, you know, it's public. You know what you're getting into. You're not paying for a gym. You come to do some pull-ups, like show off your workouts a little bit, and that's really it. It's not like, you know, it's like in Hebrew we say pozot. It's like posturing, really. Just set this down. I'm gonna run through the warm-up one more time, and then I'll show you guys the fun stuff of the workout.
Done anything with her parents. I'm going to fuck her. No, terrestre o saite. No.
Whew, that was fun. Let's see here. Yeah, so anyway, nobody really cares. Like, the good thing about this gym is that, like, and it's like Israel in general, really. It's a very friendly place. People are very open. As long as you're not like bothering anybody, nobody really cares what you do. No, it's not after school. These are all probably tourists, all these people. It's like noon, like a little bit before noon. But yeah, these are not like people with jobs or anything. I mean, they have jobs, I'm sure, but like they're all probably French or lots of German people here, or really just Israelis on vacation, because this week, this whole month really is the holidays. It's like Sukkot. Sukkot is this week, which is a holiday in Judaism where, like, I don't remember exactly what it is, but like you're supposed to eat in a hut. You build this hut, right? And it's there's all these like rules, whatever. But you eat in a hut, basically, is the point of the holiday for an entire week. Something to do with like leaving Egypt. I don't really know. Yeah, and then before that was Yom Kippur, which is like a very big holiday here. They call it the Day of Atonement, where you're supposed to like apologize for all the bad things you did. And then before that was Rosh Hashanah. This is all in October. And then this Sunday is Simchat Torah, which is like, I don't know, some happy holiday where you're supposed to party or something like that. But anyway, the point is that this entire month, lots of holidays in a row. It's like the Christmas season kind of in America, where everything kind of shuts down. So, whatever. Okay, now anyway, enough about that. So let's talk about the workout a little bit. Basically, what I do now, I do kind of the same workout every time. I do the warm-up that I just showed you. And then I do what's called skill work, right? Which is where I work on, it's two progressions. One is a pull progression and one is a push progression. One of them is like, one is a tuck and one is a planche, I think. Anyway, the point is that one of them you do on a pull-up bar and one of them you do on the ground. They're static holds, so you just have to kind of hold your body in a certain position. The positions get progressively harder and you're supposed to get up to a minute, right? So let's say like the first one you do, you can only hold it for like 20 seconds, take a little bit of a rest. You still have 40 seconds that you need to complete, right? It doesn't matter if it takes you 10 sets or whatever, you just have to complete the entire thing. You just have to do a minute's worth of work, let's call it. So I'll show you the two progressions now. One of them is I want to call it the tuck planche. I'm not really sure. And the other one is a crow pose, which is very basic, like yoga pose. These are both the beginning of the progression for both of them. I've been doing them for about 2 weeks. I already noticed a very good improvement. So I don't know if I'll be able to get to a minute today. I mean, on one set, maybe. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna try the one from the bar first, just because it's a little harder. So yeah, anyway, let's see where I can put this thingamajig here. Maybe like this. Anyway, the point is what you're supposed to do is hang from the bar and like tuck your legs. You'll see. You'll see. Actually, it'll be like this. Oh, there we go. All right.
Ja, das ist YouTube, oder? Ja. Ist es YouTube? Ja, ist es.
So that seems to be where I'm stuck at. It's like 28 seconds. So now I'm gonna take like a little bit of rest, probably get some water. In fact, let's go get some water together. Whew. Anyway, gotta work on the booty. I know I will. I will. Carmen Sazikli, maybe you'll give me a private lesson, a private booty workout. You and Bonnie. Just kidding. Anyway, yeah. I was doing lunges earlier. I think I hurt my back. Oh. Anyway, here's the water fountain. Here's the water fountain. Here's a gentleman filling up his bottle of water. So exciting. He's a natural in front of the camera.
I'll invoice you later.
Perfect. Not you necessarily. What's up? Oh, you're at the gym. Oh, I saw that. I only saw the last message. Yeah, gotta work on the booty. We all gotta work on the booty. You can never work on the booty too much, I feel. Anyway, that thing that I did, I forget what it's called. I want to say it's called a tuck planche. But, oh shit, my back hurts. Oh, were they all those like little kids? It's nice being here early because like later on, like you have some really serious people that come here and do all kinds of weird shit on these bars because it's Tel Aviv and everybody loves to show off. But now there's nobody really serious here, so I get to be the star of the show for now. Anyway, I'm gonna try and finish off the last set or whatever. Just put my camera here. Yeah, so that was fun. I hurt my back for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, this is what I do all day for like 2 hours a day in the morning. This is like my life now. Come here, basically wake up, like have my coffee, come work out here, meet people, network. It's pretty fun, I gotta say. I enjoy it. It's better than what I would be doing. It's way better than Vietnam, let me tell you that. A million times better. Oh, the grown-ups were watching me? Yeah, it's possible. Most people are not in shape overall, so like it's not hard to do something impressive, especially when people are on vacation, you know? I've noticed that like most people that go on vacation, like who can afford a vacation? I can't afford a vacation, even though my life is like a permanent vacation. Most people who go on vacation have jobs, and most people who have jobs don't have time to work out, or they don't have the like mental energy to work out, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's it really. So they're out of shape is the point. So like when you do like, not that like, here, let's watch this guy do pull-ups, it's pretty good. When you do like something basic, you do like 10 pull-ups or something, then that's it. This guy's pretty good too. But yeah, anyway, super chill here. It's still, I look so much happier. Honestly, like I just hate Vietnam. I have a friend actually who lives, like one of my roommates, he's going to Vietnam for a job, and I keep telling him, I'm like, bro, you're gonna hate it. Vietnam sucks. He's like, he doesn't want to hear it at all. He's in denial. He's like, no, Vietnam's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna love it. Blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, bro, have fun. Enjoy those rude little people. Their dislike of foreigners like us. Yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about happy things. But yeah, Tel Aviv's pretty cool. I'll tell you guys what I've been working on as soon as I get back. Let me just finish this last little, like, I've got like 12 seconds left on my progression. All right, that was fun. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back over here to my next little thing. So anyway, I had this idea to open an influencer marketing agency, right? And basically what it would be is to basically, like, you know how on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, people get paid to promote shit? So that was my idea. My idea was to like be an agency for that, but not just like, because the way most of it works now is that these agencies, they have like a roster. It's like a kind of, they do it like kind of like a modeling agency. Like we have this roster of people, the brands come, they choose who they want, and that's it, right? And then they kind of, it's like a little bit of negotiation between them and the model or influencer or whatever. I didn't want to do it like that. What I wanted to do is I wanted to offer the full package, right? So instead of them coming and choosing one person, what I would offer is that, okay, let's say you have a restaurant. What we'll do is we'll bring 9 influencers, whatever, basically hot girls, right? Maybe some guys, whatever, but girls are the ones that people are more interested in, right? So you bring like 9 hot girls, photographers, videographers, and basically what you do is you create high quality content for these companies using influencers / models, hot girls, whatever, and that's really it. So they get lots of high quality content in terms of like professional photos. So if they want to take photos of the meals, of the girls having fun, you know, taking shots, drinking wine, eating fancy food, whatever it is. They have like a video of the entire thing. All the girls, or like everybody will be like snapping, you know, taking pictures for stories for Instagram, taking photos, tagging the restaurant. So it's like kind of like content creation and marketing all in one. And then the idea Like what do I get out of this? Because the first a few events, honestly, the reason I thought to do this is just for the lifestyle benefits. I wasn't even thinking like to make money from it. Honestly wasn't even thinking of really making an agency. I was just like, how do I like convince these restaurants to like give me free food? That's really what it was. And then before I knew it, it turned into this like, oh, now I'm gonna like, it's now an agency and I'm like, you know, gonna charge people and shit like that. But in the beginning, I'm not going to. The first like, I don't know, maybe 2 events, let's say, we'll do for free. But everybody benefits, you know, the girls get like pictures and food and whatever, lifestyle benefits. Photographers get good photos, get to like associate their name with a good event. Videographers get like something else for their book as well. They get to experience the event. The restaurant gets a lot of content. They got a lot of exposure. So that's the plan now. That's what I've kind of been working on. I've been actually making a lot of progress very quickly. I have the photographers, I have a couple models, I have the first location that wants to work with us. What I really need now, I just need a couple more models who are interested. And yeah, that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna do my other set now. So this is crow pose. Oh, shit, fucking bug. All right, here we go. Let's see here. So annoying. Yep. To get the towel for the sweat so I don't slip. Let's see here. All right, it was 34 seconds. It was fun. Whoa. Honestly, I need a day off from the gym. I don't think I've taken a day off since I've come here. Just so like, just kind of bored, honestly. Don't want to take a day off. It's just more fun to like work out here. You know, non-hot girls need love too. Yeah, you're right, but unfortunately restaurants are not gonna pay. If I'm just like, hey, we're gonna bring, you know, 10 average looking people to eat in your restaurant and take pictures of it, I guess, but it's really just another selling point, you know? I was explaining this to a photographer the other day. They were like, because they said the same thing. Well, they said something similar. They're basically like, you know, I don't know, she was a girl. Honestly, I think she was kind of jealous, to tell you the truth. I think she was kind of jealous that I kept like objectifying women, whatever. But let's be real here, okay? Most business owners are men. Okay, statistically speaking, most business owners are men. And if you tell a man, we're gonna bring 10 hot girls to your venue and turn it into like a paparazzi event with photographers and people with video cameras, and we're gonna like make you trend on Instagram for your location as a result of using these hot girls who are popular on the internet, it's a lot better than like, hey, we're just gonna grab like 10 random people off the street, you know, to do the same thing, you know what I mean? It's more glamorous. And that's like, I was thinking about this the other day, that's really what people want, is to be part of, I think, let's call it like a glamorous lifestyle. That's really what they want. Everybody's so bored. It doesn't matter what their life is like, they're bored. Sex sells, I totally get it business-wise. It's true, it does sell. So, you know, honestly, I mean, it's good for me, right? It gives me an excuse to like network with these people. Also, it gives me like a reason to talk to them instead of me just being like some random like broke person. Oh, by the way, speaking of being a random broke person, I bought new clothes. I don't know, I got turned off from making videos lately. I had a conversation with somebody and we were talking about the 80-20 rule. and I was like, fuck man, like I'm spending all this time on making videos. I'm just really not like, not that I'm not benefiting from it, because it's, like I said, it's good for the soul, like I said in the beginning. But compared to all the time that I'm putting into it, it just felt like it would be wise for me to like devote some of that time to something else, which is one of the reasons I started working on this other idea, the influencer marketing agency, which, to be fair, making YouTube videos is part of that, you know, making them on my end, because you know, it's another plus, right? It's like, okay, you bring models, that's a plus. You bring photographers, that's a plus. I make a video about it for my channel, that's a plus. You know, you have content for Instagram, that's a plus. All these girls gonna tag your restaurant on Instagram, that's a plus. All these girls gonna post professional shots given to them by the photographers, that's another plus. It's all these things kind of together, and the more you can stack all of these things, the more irresistible the offer becomes. Or so, that's my logic at least. Anyway, let's do another set of Rooney. All right, that was fun. Okay, I'm done with my workout. No, just kidding. Jokes. Jokes. I really think I fucked up my back, honestly. Anyway, give you a little bit of a tour of where I am. This is the Tayelet, or part of the Tayelet, the boardwalk in Tel Aviv. People on scooters, zipping down. These scooters, oh, Deb, you're such a sweetheart. Deb, you're my #1 fan. No offense, Carmen Tazikli or whoever else is watching, but I'm gonna make you a t-shirt, Deb, someday. It says, Yalla Papi's #1 fan. Shit. Anyway, I really fucked up my back. Yeah. So this restaurant right here, this is a nice restaurant. It's called Gordo. Maybe afterwards, well, no, I'll probably be here for a while. Maybe another day I will take a walk down the boardwalk. I'll show you guys. So anyway, after I do a minute on both of those holds, what I'll do is I will do what I call, for lack of a better explanation, we'll call it upside down work, right? So right now I'm practicing, like when you do calisthenics, it's better to think of your training as practice, right? You're not like, it's not like a workout, like lifting weights where you like pump the muscles up with blood in order to, hold on, let me find my what's it called? Anyway. So, oh shit. Anyway, once you, when you do calisthenics, think of it like practice. Okay, you're not, I mean, there is a conditioning aspect to it as well, but it's not like lifting weights where you do 3 sets of 10 and then your muscles grow when you eat food. It's more like you're practicing a movement, right? Like let's say you want to hold a handstand, you just need to practice the handstand, right? You're not like doing military press to make your handstand better or something like that. Anyway, the reason I'm even saying that is because I am going to be practicing my handstand, and I'm also practicing another movement, I guess. I don't know if you saw it, but they have rings here, where this guy is on the rings right now. So basically what I do is I go upside down on the rings and I try and hold it for 30 seconds, and I'll try and like stretch my groin, basically, like spread my legs wide, like sideways, and then kind of try and do a split. I'm not flexible enough, like at all, or even close. But you know, every day it gets a little bit easier and a little bit easier. And the main benefit, the way that I see it, is I like to call it upside down training, right? All the blood rushes to your head, better blood flow to your brain. There's all kinds of good effects for that. In my experience, helps like relieve anxiety also. And yeah, you know, like you spend all day sitting, you don't have very good circulation, but then when you flip upside down, it gets much better, even if it's only for a short time. But basically what I try to do is I try to do like 10 sets of like a superset of the upside down work on the rings and a handstand. That's like one set, those two exercises, and I'll try and do 10 of those. I normally don't get to 10, honestly. I normally just get to like 5, because by the time I get to 5, I'm just like, I'm gassed and I just can't hold the poses anymore. Handstand, I'm a little bit better, a little bit more, have more endurance than the rings, but like I weigh like 180 pounds, so can only support that for so long from holding rings. Anyway, let's go give it a shot. Let me just check my battery really quick. So let's take a look here. We'll show you my totally awesome thing that I do and look really weird doing, but I don't really care. That's, you know how I said like BDNF as well as blood devoted neurotropic factor from hanging upside down? I was unaware of that. But now I know. All right, let's see here. How can I do this without embarrassing myself? I wonder if I put my phone here if it'll get stolen. This is a major risk I'm taking here, everybody. Major risk. Oh well. Where is my... Yeah, I think you can see that, right? I think so. I can't see the rings. Anyway, I don't know if that was 30 seconds or not. Or could you guys even see that, actually? I don't know if you guys can even see that. Derived. Devoted. Got it. Anyway. Oh yeah, and now we go over here. They have these are like punching things. Punching bag wannabe things that aren't really punching bag things. You could see, thank you Deb, that's why you're my #1 fan. Never let me down, can always count on Deb. Can always count on Deb. Let's produce more in the morning. Anyway, I just think it's good to be upside down. Also, I knew this girl in Thailand. All she would do is handstands. That was like her only workout. She was jacked and super flexible and pretty hot. Okay, handstand time. Oh my goodness. That was fun. Yeah, anyway, you should do all this in Speedos. Okay. That's if you donate on my Patreon page. I will. get to watch me work out in a Speedo. I guess I just have to be a prostitute. It's really what it comes down to. There's no way around it. Like, really, if you work in the fitness industry, you're basically a prostitute. That's really what it comes down to. Oh, people doing crazy shit over here. I don't know, I hate fitness. It's weird because, like, when you get into working out at some point, sometimes, for some people, you're like, oh my God, all I love is working out. I wish I could like make it a career or something, or make money from it somehow. But I don't know. Now that I have that, it's like, oh God, I don't want to do it. Although I will say, I am actually working with somebody to create an info product / coaching program where, like, I don't know, he says you sell the product for $1,000 and you sell your coaching for $2,000 a month. Oh, tanning up those thighs. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I do need to tan up my thighs. What I need to do, they have a beach here. It's like empty. It's like an hour outside of the city. Anyway, yeah, you're right. I do need to tan up my thighs. Thank you for that, Deb. Just when I was like feeling good about myself, you have to like destroy my ego by pointing out my white thighs. Oh well, nobody's perfect. Except me. Actually, not me either. Anyway, so that's one set. And then basically what I will do is I will come back over here to the rings, magical rings. I'll try and work in with all of these young children. And yeah, that's basically it. And I'll just kind of stand around and wait in between sets. And then if there's like, right now there's not really anybody too serious here. But if there are serious people here, I'll ask them like, oh, how do you do that thing, whatever that you did? So exciting. It's time for water also. This water fountain is very good. You have to keep me grounded somehow. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. You're always looking out for me, huh, Deb? I could take off my shorts and just do this in my underwear. I don't know if I've reached that level of confidence yet. If I was in Brazil or something, I would do it. If I was like in a country where I didn't know anybody, I just feel like it'd be weird if I did it here. All right, so round 2 on the rings. Let's try it again. Deb, I want you to pay close attention to my white thighs. This one's for you, Deb. I see the fucking rings. Oh, there we go. That was fun. Yeah, so there we go. Just 8 more sets of that in the next 3 hours. You're seriously in great shape. I enjoy these videos much more than the reaction videos. Thank you, Deb. Deb, you're so good for my ego. Man, I miss you so much, Deb. Can you watch all my videos and leave me nice comments? I know. I've gotten in much better shape since being here. It's the TEL AVIV effect, right? So basically, like, everybody when they move to Tel Aviv, they lose like 10 pounds and they get in better shape. It's like you take the same person. Tel Aviv as opposed to like, I noticed this in, when I knew a bunch of people who moved from Jerusalem to Tel Aviv. Jerusalem's like a more conservative city. There's no beach. People just like go there. Like they're normally more religious. I don't want to say nerdy, but like let's say nerdy. And then they moved to Tel Aviv, which is like the cool city for cool people. And they lose like 10 pounds, they get a tan, and they just look much better. So, you know, you don't have to come from Jerusalem, but anyway. But yeah, honestly, like I'm kind of surprised that I've managed to stay in good shape because I haven't touched weights in like, I don't know, 3 weeks almost. How long have I been here? I don't even know how long I've been here. 2 weeks maybe? No, 2 weeks? Whatever, anyway. But yeah, calisthenics, man, it's the bomb. I kind of like it. I was thinking of joining. Oh shit! Let me do a handstand. Deb, white thighs. Watch out! It's coming for you. Coming for you, Deb. Oh, that was fun. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I should make more workout videos. I need to start, I'm gonna start doing videos again every day. Like, I was watching something else today, not related to fitness, but like, the guy was talking about causing a scene everywhere you go, right? Not necessarily like causing a scene, like complaining to the manager, causing a scene, but like causing a scene as in creating a memorable experience for people. Doing something out of the ordinary, right? Because most of the time people are there, everybody wants to play it safe, right? In any like social situation, people just want to play it safe. They just want to like not be noticed, do the safe thing, do the normal thing, and not have to worry about any like potential repercussions. So this guy was saying that like in order to, I guess not necessarily like make a name for yourself, but I guess yeah, make a name for yourself, but like in the real world. Not necessarily, this wasn't advice for like making YouTube videos or something. Although now that I think about it, I guess it could apply to that as well. But he talks about being gregarious, right? Where you have to like, anytime you meet someone, you have to just like create a lasting impression, and the best way to do that is to do something out of the ordinary that like shocks people. Not that like me talking to my camera here is so shocking, but it's out of the ordinary, right? People don't do it. My first week when I was here, I was doing this a lot more. I was like going around to all the like restaurants and like filming and just being a lot more loud and out there. And I noticed that even when I wasn't filming and I was walking down the street, people would kind of like look at me. What country am I in? I'm in Israel, homie. Tel Aviv, to be specific, is the city. People just like, I don't know, they just, they like look to you to kind of, I don't want to say make them feel better about their lives, but like, how do I explain it? If you go first and you do something that people are scared to do, if you're the first one who does it, then people will kind of look to you for comfort. They'll like look to you, because you made it okay by going first, right? If you're the first one to do something and it's a little bit out of the ordinary, it kind of gives other people permission to do it as well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of the motivation behind it. Man, there is a girl over here. She's doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I really wish I could film it, but I don't want to be a creeper. Anyway, let's go back to the rings. Yeah, this should be fun. מה מצב, יאח? הכל בסדר? וואלה. אתה רוצה להופיע ביוטיוב? A friend of mine just showed up. He's actually very, very talented. It makes me look like a joke. I'll film him. I don't think he cares. He does crazy shit here. I met him yesterday. Anyway, before we do that, let me hog the spotlight a little bit more. And yeah, actually I don't know, whatever. Anyway. See, that's him. There he is, right there. Can't miss him. He does crazy shit. He owns a gym here. Israel have some of the most beautiful women. Yes, they do. You're right. They certainly do. And the most beautiful men, even though I'm from America. I'm already starting to gas. I need a day off, honestly, or something. Honestly, what I really need to do, yeah, I just need a day off. I need a day where I like don't do anything and just eat all day and just chill on the beach. Is it true working out with rings and the bar makes you taller by helping the growth plates stretch? I've never heard that before. If you want to get taller, I'll give you some tips for getting taller. Do yoga. Yoga will make you taller, for sure. You'll get like an inch on your height, definitely. Here, let's watch my friend do this crazy shit first. Right, you got people like this showing up here like all day, doing weird shit. That wasn't so crazy. I mean, he's done crazier shit. Anyway. Yeah, I've never heard that, stretching your growth plates. I didn't even know growth plates could stretch. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, do yoga. When I was I'm like in my like early 30s, I did yoga and I grew like an inch. I don't know if I actually grew or if my posture just got so much better that it felt like I grew. But everybody was like, did you get taller? And I felt taller, actually. I would like talk to people my dad's 6'4", right? So I would like talk to my dad and it felt like I was like on even height with him. You know, since then, 2 years of like working on the computer and not doing yoga, I don't know if, probably if I did yoga again, I'd probably regrow, if that makes sense, or like get back to that height. I don't know, maybe it doesn't make sense to you guys, but you will feel taller. So that's my advice. Maybe what you're thinking of like being, they say by hanging. Okay, so yeah, basically I think what they're saying is it'll reduce the compression in between your discs, in between your vertebrae, and that will like, it's like when you, I don't know, like let's say you have a metal chain that's like, all tangled up. If you shake out the chain, all of the links will be at their maximum length, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So that's possible. Let me get some water really quick. Ugh. So that's possible. I'm not sure, but what I would do if you want to do that is I would get some like gravity boots, or get one of those it's like a table thing that you lay on. I don't know how much they are, but I kind of wanted to get one it's like supposed to be good for your back. And also I think there's a lot of benefits to hanging upside down, which I mentioned earlier, but I don't think you were here. Another cool thing about this place is they have a scale. Nice little scale. Should we see how much I weigh? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say inversion table. That's what it is. How much do you think I weigh? I'm gonna say I weigh well, okay, so this is holding the selfie stick thing, which is probably an additional pound. I'm gonna say 80.78. 80.78 kilos. 77 kilos? Way more than that, brother. I haven't been 77 kilos for a while. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. I want you to see how on point I am with my weighing myself skills. You guys can see that, right? I am on point, baby. Fun fact, I'm also very good at guessing other people's weight. Don't ask me why. I'm good at it. Like, you know those games in the carnival where they guess your weight, and if they guess right or wrong, you get like a prize or something? I would crush at that. I don't know why. Just one of my many talents, I guess. Anyway, that's the girls doing crazy shit. That's not particularly crazy. All right, handstand time, baby. Time for a handstand. Ooh, and there's a little dog over here too. Hello, doggy. All right, here we go. That was fun, wasn't it? Good times. Good times over here at Gordon Beach. So exciting. Good times. Yeah, 77 kilos, no. I found that, like, I don't know, I don't like to guess weight, and like, I know I talk shit about weighing yourself all the time, even though I just weighed myself now. However, it's more for just like curiosity, right? Because like, at the end of the day, I don't really care how much I weigh. Just like you guys shouldn't care how much you weigh either. It's really just about, what's it called? It's about how you look in the mirror, really. Or how you perform. So yeah, anyway, let's see. So, let's see, I think what I will do, I can't see shit with this thing. Oh, there we go. I think what I'll do, I'm already starting to gas on those, I think I'm done with the rings, honestly, for today. Started losing my balance on the last one. Probably do more handstands. And so basically, all right, so the first step is the warm up, right? Which is like more or less total body, or as much total body as I can do at this like ghetto calisthenics gym. Looks really nice. Is it expensive? It's one of the most expensive cities in the world, actually. Hi, how are you? Yeah, one of the most expensive cities in the world. Honestly, like, to give you an idea, fuck, it's so expensive here. I got a frozen yogurt like a week ago. That shit was $10 it was more than $10. It was like $11 for frozen yogurt. It's insane. What else is expensive here? You buy like a bottle of water, it's like $3. It's ridiculous, dude. Like, actually ridiculous. I don't know how how am I even alive, honestly? You're from Sydney, Australia. I love Sydney, bro. Where are you from in Sydney? I lived in Sydney for like a year and a half, almost. A little bit less. What part of Sydney are you from? I used to work in Bankstown. Are you from Bankstown? Probably not. Probably from like the nice part, from like Bondi or something. Oh, Mascot? That shit's far, dude. That's like, isn't that like, not Bankstown. Mascot, isn't that like, that's like the last stop on the train station. It's like a place that like you've heard of that you never go to. Mascot. Oh, my back. Yeah, that's cool. Mascot near the airport. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's like a stop before the airport or something, right? I don't remember. Not really a place that I would go to that often or ever, honestly. But yeah, I used to work in Bankstown. That shit was fun. All the Lebos. Are you Lebanese by chance? I don't think so. I'm getting the feeling you're not Lebanese, but yeah, man, Sydney's expensive too. Honestly though, Tel Aviv it's better than Bankstown. I don't know, bro. I was famous in Bankstown. It's hard to say a place is better than somewhere if you're famous there. Oh, you're half Lebanese. Good shit. Half Lebanese, half what? Half like Aussie? I think I'm gonna do some push-ups. So like, anyway, while you answer, warm up, Colombian. Whoa. So I'm guessing Lebanese Christian then, not Lebanese Muslim, because Colombian's pretty religious. That's cool, man. I love Lebanese people. It was fun working there for sure. It was a good time. Full body workout, skill work with the plank and the planche, and now just really like conditioning. So I'll probably just do like 150 push-ups or something like that. Maybe some knee raises for the abdominals. And then, I don't know, I should do lunges, but like my legs are shot. My Lebanese side are the really strict Christians. Yeah, that's, there's a lot of those. Like, they want you to get married at like 19 years old. I feel you, man. I feel you. It's a very, like, honestly, it's a shame that like Israel and Lebanon are at war still, technically. Because the two countries have so much in common. Like I've met a lot of Arabs from like, oh my God, I love Lebanese women. Hottest women in Australia. Whoa, yikes. Damn. I gotta film. Oh no, she's done. There's just like little kid here doing this like creepy crab walk. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh. Anyway, yeah. So like Lebanon and Israel are technically at war, but it sucks because like out of all of the other Arabs that I've met from around the world, Israel and Lebanon have like the most in common in terms of like personality-wise, geography-wise, like I would even say like intelligence. So it's a shame that like they're at war because they just have so much in common. Oh well. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, like I mean, it'll never happen because the U.S. You know, it's like what's the problem? It's like the U.S. has a very large vested interest in Israel, and Iran and Russia basically have vested interests in some of the other Arab countries, right? So like, if there's peace in the Middle East, then all these weapons contractors aren't going to make any money. So they stir the pot every time things are like looking good. There's like a kidnapping or a bombing or some shit. And then there's an excuse to like buy the newest rocket or the old rockets that they want to get rid of or something. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. I feel you. I love USA too. And you know, it's a shame not everybody can just like get along. We can all just like drink coffee and, you know, chill and like just enjoy the beach. But I don't know, man. It's the way the world works. What can you do? All right, push-up time. I'm gonna do 25. We're going for 25. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, there we go. In Bankstown, did you realize how the area is not that expensive? But in terms of clothing and cars, they seem and look more rich than people in Bondi do. Yeah, so a lot of that is the Lebanese influence, right? Lebanese people, like my experience, they have a very high appreciation for fashion and for expensive brands and for like flexing, I guess is the best way that I can put it, right? They want to, like, I remember Christmas time, I would talk to these moms and be like, oh yeah, I have to buy, my son wants a Gucci hat, like the baseball cap. Gucci baseball cap is like really popular over there. See all these like little teenagers wearing their like Gucci hats with their like Gucci bags. It's retarded, whatever, but that's just what they value. It's cash heavy culture. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know. I know, like, technically that's not the right way to do things, quote unquote, the right way. Like, you should invest your money in investments and like spend it on other things. But I really think that there's a lot of value in buying nice clothes, right? Because you think about it, what were you doing for work in Bankstown, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind you asking at all. I had a hair straightener kiosk in Bankstown Central. I was selling hair straighteners and curlers to all of the lovely inhabitants of Bankstown. I kind of miss it there, honestly. And like, you know, it's a small community. So when you're an aggressive salesperson in a shopping mall that everybody goes to, everybody's gonna know who you are. Like, I would walk through the mall and people would like whisper and be like, there's that guy, it's the hair straightener. I would walk down the street and the same thing. People would like give me this look like, I know who you are kind of thing. I wouldn't recognize any of them. Honestly, like after a while, they all kind of look the same to you. Cause it's like, oh, like, cause you know, you have to stop people. The women would be running to you. They would at first. And then when they like left, you know, $300 with, you know, $300 less in their wallet, they would be like running away. They'd be like, wait a minute, why did I just spend $300 with this guy? Like, I don't even need a straightener. Also, fun fact, I forgot to mention this, but there are, so like in terms of like work, like what am I gonna do? I'll go back to the clothes thing in a second. But now that I'm in Israel, they have these placement agencies for people who do aggressive sales, like what I used to do with straighteners and skincare and stuff like that. So they have exhibitions in Europe, and what I'm gonna do, probably 99% chance this is what I'm gonna do for money in the near future. I'm gonna go work in these exhibitions 2 days, 3 days, maybe a week, and you just go and you like work super hard for like a week, and then that's it, stops. And then you can go to another exhibition if you want. But they have, I talked to this lady the other day, she's a headhunter. She sent me a schedule. It's like, they have one that starts tomorrow in Berlin, and then after that, Ireland, and then another one in like Munich, and then like, there's a lot of them in Germany for some reason. And then there's one in France, like in the beginning of November, and they pay really well. So I might go do that for a little bit. So we'll see. I'm not really sure. We will see, but that's the plan. Because I need money. I've got honestly like $700 to my name. It's so bad, and I can't stop spending money here. So anyway, about the clothes thing. Well, I'm gonna go do a set of push-ups really quick, and then I'll talk about the clothes thing really quick. Let me just grab a set really quick. Pop a quick set in here. Ugh. All right, so let me just check my battery really quickly. Man. All right. Anyway, my battery's lasting forever lately. I don't know why. It started like an hour and 10 minutes, this thing. See if we can get the beach in there a little bit. A little bit of the beach. Anyway, I don't like that angle, actually. So the clothes thing, right? So I mentioned earlier, also, do you feel like in Oz, it's so hard to be a YouTuber? Well, in the States, it's so much more easier to do. In Australia, especially Sydney, people keep to themselves, but when going out, people in Australia are more friendly. I wasn't doing YouTube when I was in Australia, so I don't really know, I can't compare. But, I mean, I don't really know. I'll tell you what it is for me. It's like, I feel like it's easier to make videos in public, like let's call it what it is. It's easier to make videos in public when you're not in your home country. Okay, I don't think it really has to do with like America or Australia or whatever per se. I think it's that if you're in your own native country, like what's the quote? No man becomes a prophet in his own land, or something like that, right? Which the implication is that like you're born in a place, you're raised in a place, you have all of these associations in your mind that kind of prevent you from like being yourself, let's say, or being a prophet, or speaking with confidence, I guess, or authority, you could say. I don't know, I can relate to that. So when you go somewhere else, like when I originally started like making videos like this, like in public, me talking to my phone, really, when I was in Thailand. And I noticed that like I had so much more confidence doing it in Thailand as opposed to doing it in an English-speaking country, America, let's say. When I started in New York, take that back. I started in New York, I was so nervous the first time. I was like, oh my God, like I would go walk down these like abandoned streets on the Lower East Side, and like, I'm like walking down the street with my camera. There's nobody on the street. And then like somebody would be walking towards me, and they'd be like, oh my God, there's somebody coming. They're gonna hear me, like, ah. And then they'd walk by, and they'd like, some people will just, they look at you, they're like starstruck, strangely. They're like, oh my God, it's a YouTuber, wow. Some people like want to jump in the video. It's like it's a cool thing, you know what I mean? We don't think it's cool, or I'm not saying, I don't know if you made videos before, but like, I didn't think it was cool. I was like, oh God, they're gonna think I'm a tryhard, they're gonna think I'm this, think I'm that. But people actually really just think it's cool. It's kind of strange. And then when I went to Thailand, I don't know, I just thought to myself, I was like, these people don't speak English anyway. It was a lot of Russians and a lot of Thais. Yeah, maybe they know basic English. Hello, how are you? You know, let me sell you something, whatever. But they don't understand like what I'm saying now. I met a guy named Adam Saleh in New York. He's from there. He seems so going out and stuff. But when I met and spoke to him on the streets with no camera, he's like the most shy person to talk to. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. I don't think I'm not a shy person. I worked in sales for a long time, and like, I mean, I'm talking to myself here on the camera. One thing I do kind of have a little bit of anxiety, like, he's a pretty big YouTube blogger. I don't know, what does he do? I don't know. I don't know too many YouTubers, honestly, unless I've reviewed their video. Yeah, I could understand how somebody would be like that if they, because when you're on camera, it's like you're communicating with the camera, if that makes sense. And what's around you kind of disappears, right? It's almost like, it's like when, kind of like a vlog kind of thing, I guess. Is that what I'm doing now? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. But yeah, when you, like, let's say I'm making a video, I'm doing a live, right? The conversation is between us, right? Jazz Dice and like whoever else happens to be watching this right now. The conversation is between us. I'm talking to you. Everybody else is watching me talk to you. Okay, a vlog, gotcha. So you just like, it's almost as if you were just talking to a friend and other people are just watching you talk to your friend, except your friend is a camera, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just did you like scare him? You like freaked him out or something? And that's why he was shy? Are you like a hot girl, maybe? And he just got nervous around you or something? You're half Lebanese. Did you have like a big beard and like a suicide vest strapped to your chest and like you thought you were gonna blow yourself up? Joking. Just a little Middle Eastern humor there. I don't know, man. All right, I'm gonna bang out another set of les push-ups. I just approached him. Was he filming? Was he filming? I'll be right back. 1 second. Damn. See, this guy's doing some weird shit, right? Oh, he was. He's from Yemen. He's a strong Muslim Arab American. He wasn't filming. That's why I was shocked why he was so shy. Because in his videos, he's always fun and speaking loudly on the streets. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it's an issue of situational confidence. Like, he's on camera, he probably has a lot of confidence because he's got a lot of references for having positive feedback when he does his videos. Because like he makes a video in public, like I'm sure he's linked up in his mind that it's going to be received well most of the time because he's got millions of followers or whatever. But you take that away from him and he doesn't have, if I had a bomb jacket, he'd probably try to fight me. Maybe. He probably just doesn't have that many references for when he's out without a camera, which is possible. It's like when I used to work in sales, if you put me in the middle of a mall with stuff to sell, I have a ton of confidence. Like I sell to fucking Obama if I have to. But you take that away from me and you just throw me like on the street, that confidence kind of disappears because it's like, well, now I don't have the same context to talk to these people. So maybe it's just an issue of context. But yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, I talk, even when I'm not filming, I fucking talk to everybody. I just like talking to people. It's fun. East Gardens? Of course I've been to East Gardens. My old supplier had a kiosk in East Gardens because his office / warehouse was in East Gardens, or it was like what's the city that's next to East Gardens? I forget what it's called, but I would go pick up equipment or not equipment. I would go pick up like stock from him all the time. Has it gone down? It used to be, didn't they redo it? They redid it a couple of years ago, didn't they? And now it's like nicer. It used to be, bro. Back when the first time I was in Australia, like 2012, it used to be that like all the freaky people went to East Gardens, all the like freaky customers, like just like fucked up like handicapped people. Like my friend told me, I never worked there because I never had a kiosk there, but people would tell me like people with like hands coming out of their shoulders, like they didn't have any arms, they only had hands, right? And the hands would like come out of their shoulders. So it's just like, I don't know, all the freaky people went there. But last time I was there, it's like they redid it, no? Did they not? Maroubra, maybe it is Maroubra, I'm not sure. Thank you, Deb, my pleasure. Get pumped up. I'm glad you got pumped up. Centrelink. Centrelink is like where people go get their welfare check, right? It's like, that's where they get money from the government. That's right. Yeah, all the like freaky people. Oh man. I'm so glad I didn't have to work there. I hated that mall. It was like, that's not a good mall for like for my products that I was selling. Like the good thing about the products that I was selling, they were like beauty products for young women. So those were my customers. It was like, I really just had an excuse to talk to hot girls. Not really only hot girls. In fact, most of my customers were like 40 or 50-year-old women. They did redo it, but because they took most good stores down, it's only good for women shopping. That's most malls in general, bro. It's only good for women shopping. Women are the one who buy most of the shit. You know, like really anything, because I mean, you know, I don't know, man. Dudes are really simple. Like, give us a fucking hamburger and a beer, and like we're good. We don't need all this like fancy, you know, almond crusted salmon with like blah 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 sauce and like, you know, we don't need that. I mean, I don't, at least. I kind of wish I did, but I don't. Yeah, everything is for women, bro. In fact, I thought this was kind of interesting. I went to Zara the other day. Oh, I didn't talk about the clothes thing. Anyway, whatever. I'll get to that in a second. I bought a bunch of clothes the other day. I went to Zara and this Israeli store out here called Castro. They have good stuff there too. It's kind of like Zara. And I went into Zara and I was like, I looked at the clothes and I was like, damn. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. I totally forgot. I totally forgot to nag people about that. I'm rusty with the videos. Anyway, in Zara, I was looking at the clothes and I was like, damn, these are all like clothes that I would see like gay people wearing, like really effeminate men. Like this is how I would expect them to dress, is to wear the clothes from Zara. And then I realized, I was like, oh wait, that's probably who buys all these men's clothes. That's like who's gonna go buy clothes? You know, like to be fair, straight guys don't buy a lot of clothes. You know, it's mostly gay men. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a dude, so shopping there sucks for me. I have to go to Parramatta and Burwood. Parramatta's good. I had a kiosk there. Burwood is also really good. It's kind of fancy / expensive, Burwood. I didn't like Burwood because it was always empty. And Parramatta, like, no disrespect to any Indian people, but like fucking way too many Indians there. I'm talking from like a business perspective. Saw a security guard restrain a girl for getting finger banged near the stairs. No bullshit. Whoa, she's a pretty girl. Didn't seem like a whack job. What mall was that where you saw that happen? Interesting. What mall was that exactly? And what did the girl look like? Send me a picture. No, I'm joking.
Comme ça. Ah, je trouvais que c'était haut pour moi.
East Gardens, damn. Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea what I was missing at East Gardens. Honestly, dude, like, I don't know, man. Girls, like, when girls go to the mall and go shopping, there's never any like straight guys at the mall. So if you're a guy and you go there, all the girls look at you, man. I don't know what it is, but the mall's like a good place to be a straight man, especially if you work there. I kind of want to like really any occupation where there's lots of women is a good thing, is a good place to go, in my opinion. As a straight man. That's why I want to get into this like influencer marketing stuff, because not only is it, I mean, let's be real, like most popular accounts are female accounts because we just want to like look at girls' bodies. Let's be real. I'm not gay, but a lot of our Middle Eastern men who shop a lot who are straight. That's true. That's true. Because I feel like Middle Eastern men, I mean, you mean mostly Lebanese, right? I would say mainly Lebanese, but also like other Arab men. They're very into fashion. Like, it's one thing I thought was interesting about Bankstown is that every Friday the barbershops were like packed. Okay, yeah. Lebanese, Greek, Maltese, and Italians. Yeah, man. They're more interested in looking good. So like, finally, I'll say what I was going to say about fashion, which is that, you know, it's easy to talk shit about people who buy nice clothes to flex or whatever, but when you wear nice clothes, people treat you differently, straight up. Like, I normally dress like I'm going to the gym. Even when I'm not at the gym or working out, I wear basketball shorts and like a t-shirt. Past couple days, ever since I bought new clothes, I've been wearing like I have like these like fashionable jeans now, like fancy jeans. I've been wearing like pure white V-neck like muscle t-shirts from Zara, made of this like really soft material, and like white shoes, like bright white shoes. I look like, if I was like a little bit better looking, I look like a model. I dress like a model basically. All I need is like a leather briefcase and like a nice haircut, and I could be like, you put me in a magazine, I might look like a model. People treat you so much nicer, right? I thought it was all about like, oh, it's all about your body, it's all about your face, it's all about like, you know, how in shape you are. It's really not. Like, you'd be surprised how differently people treat you when you dress nicely. Or I was surprised, at least. I'd rather have a steak. Yeah, you would rather have a steak. I mean, I would rather have a steak too. And it's not like I judge people, also Portuguese and Spanish people, with shopping. Yeah, I would say it's really like, I don't want to say Latin culture, but I guess just cultures that are known. Like American culture is not really like that big on shopping. Neither is really Australian, as far as I know. Maybe like the minorities in Australia are more into shopping, but like your like typical like white Australians, generally not like very shopping, you know, not too interested in shopping. It's like American, or even, well, I don't know, British is a little bit more different. British people, they like to look nice. The lads, they'll wear like nice shoes, nice shirts, nice jeans, all that stuff. But I think it's definitely like, I kind of regret buying all those like fake Supreme t-shirts when I was in Bangkok, because I wear them now and it's like, I don't know, it just looks kind of, it just doesn't go with like the nice clothes. I also need a haircut. Maybe I'll make another video about me getting a haircut. We'll see. Anyway, this is 90 minutes long. I haven't done enough working out, so I'm gonna cut this one short now. Thank you guys for watching my live stream. Please remember to hit that like button, and I will be doing these every day from now on. I'm picking it back up, so I don't know exactly what time. Maybe I'll keep doing more workout ones. Maybe I will do more food ones a little bit later, like American time. I'm not really sure. But anyway, thank you for popping in. Jazz Dice, thank you, brother. Good to have you here. Everybody else, Deb, thank you for your sweet words. I know you're gone, but that's really it. Peace.